Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Happy Black Friday. We got the best deal right here with what I think to be one of the best console mod drops ever with the Blood Hunter class mod now available. This class was made by Matt Mercer, adapted by Lemon Soup. We also got the Book of Rogues, which was made a week ago by IncogneatoBurrito, adding 5 new rogue subclasses from Xanathar's Guide to Everything and Tash's Cauldron of Everything. Dawnstar's Grimoire is finally here. Super excited to have this mod. I actually covered it yesterday in the Best Spells mod video. We also got the Arcanist Sorcerer subclass by Havsglund, the Ghost class mod, 16 new summons, the ability to sit with Astarion here from Hyperspace Towel, the Vestments of Unyielding Radiance, PoesieLibre Strange Tieflings, some more head mods, Moon's head mod, the alt makeup styles, Caxi and K's meme poses, and much more. And you can now make your character look somewhat like Cyberpunk 2077. Now, this is the moment that everybody has been waiting for. The Blood Hunter, made by Matt Mercer, who voices Minsk. This mod by Lemon Soup here brings all 4 subclasses. I previously covered a Lycan during Halloween, and this is a very well done class. It does have kind of a risk-reward system here. You're going to be using the Blood Maledicts here to give yourself different buffs. For example, the Blood Curse of Exposure here can make it so that you ignore resistances to a damage type, and then you can also amplify to make it so that you ignore immunities. There's also things like this, which the Blood Curse of Anxious, which will give you advantage on intimidation checks, but you can amplify it to make the next wisdom saving throw the cursed creature have disadvantage. That's very powerful. At second level, you can use the Rites here, which will make you take a 1d4 of necrotic damage, but makes your weapon deal additional cold, lightning, or fire damage. Now, I'll be doing a future build on this probably tonight because I really enjoy this class, so yeah, you can check that out later. And we now have the Book of Rogues 5e Rogue subclasses from IncogneatoBurrito. Really stoked to see this because this mod was live on November 18th and it is today, November 28th. So yeah, that is really fast. It adds in the Inquisitive, Mastermind, Phantom, Scout, and Soul Knife, very popular subclass. And I want to point out the icons here are made by Sumer Dagnoth, who has also made some class mods similar to this one, because this uses Psionic Energy die. You may notice this from, if you played the Psi Warrior from the 5e Fighter subclasses combined, this is very similar. So with this, we can recover our Psionic Energy die. We can summon Psychic Blades. We can also throw them, and you can detect thoughts with this. It has a really fun level 17 ability where you can make the target get stunned when you attack them with your Psychic Sneak attacks. To briefly break down the other subclasses, the Scout specializes in movement and getting away in and out of fights. The Phantom is an area of effect attacker. They do have the Whales from the Grave, so when they do their sneak attack, they can target another and do a half sneak attack off on them. The Mastermind is kind of a strategist, supports your team. It's a really fun one. And the Inquisitive is focused on a single target damage. You get your insightful fighting there, which you can then later on get some extra buffs against that target that you're going against. And you can also stay tuned for some builds on these. IncogneatoBurrito gave me a really fun idea for a Soul Knife multi-class today, so yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm so happy that Dawnstar's Grimoire is finally here. It adds 5 new cantrips and 15 new spells for the Bard, Druid, Warlock, Sorcerer, Cleric, Eldritch Knight, and Wizard between 5 different schools of magic: Blood Magic, Necromancy, Nature Spirit, and Witchcraft. And the amazing VFX you know and love from a Dawnstar mod there. So that's the Spirit Blade. It kind of reminds me of some Elden Ring-esque. You got Will-o'-the-Wisp there, which gives you a fire damage spell. Really amazing. Decay cantrip as well. You got the little skull there you pull out. Phlebotomized, which you can explode a dead corpse there. You got an ensnare cantrip. I really like the nature spells. It makes the druid feel so much better because of these cool little plants that pop out around it. We also have healing spells with like Nature's Embrace here, which we can create like a healing terrain for our teammates. And again, looks amazing there. I also really enjoy the Winter's Veil, which has a concentration that'll do ice damage and area of effect. So again, another really fun effect there. Everyone gets covered in ice and there's snow there. Perfect for winter time. And then the opposite, we also got Hellfire here. Again, fantastic. So they're pretty well balanced actually within Baldur's Gate 3. They look cool and I highly recommend trying them because it's just a whole new experience if you're trying out a new build and you see these cool VFX. And yeah, I did do a video yesterday breaking down my top 5 favorite mods. Most of them are on console, and this just brings it even closer. So yeah, I'm always blown away by anything that Dawnstar makes, and I'm happy this is now available on console. So people have been asking for it. Dawnstar's Grimoire finally here. And we got now the Arcanist Sorcerer subclass by Havsglund, which is a force damage, somewhat World of Warcraft themed, based on Irizai's adaptation. So with this, we got a cantrip here, Arcane Blast, giving us additional force damage. My character is a little bit higher level. I was just leveling them up, so that's why the damage is so high. It scales like a normal cantrip, so 1d8. You also get Magic Missile at first level. Obviously, expertise in the Arcanist skill. And you fire an additional Magic Missile dart and add the Charisma modifier to the Arcane Blast cantrip. So Yeah, you're kind of in this interesting way of playing that it's not like a warlock, but you're force damage based and a sorcerer. At 6th level, you get this barrier that can give you advantage on saving throws against spells, and then attackers will take force damage, and you can make all your spells deal additional force damage on them. I'll be doing a build on this in the future, so you can stay tuned for that as well. And the Ghost class, I really like this one. This one here by Oakley_CH. It's based on the Ghosts in Act 3. Now, you have some unique properties when you play this. So you get immunity to charm and corporeal-based afflictions, immunity to necrotic, poison, and cold damage. Woohoo! Resistance to fire, acid, lightning, thunder, and physical. Sounds great, right? Well, now you also have disadvantage on strength and constitution saving throws and ability checks. So there's pluses and minuses here, which is fun. You also get sunlight sensitivity, and you will receive healing intended from living creatures from alchemical or organic sorceresses, but not from divine, so you won't receive healing from your clerics. We also have so we don't get difficult terrain affections. We don't get shoved, thrown, or used as an improvised weapon, so no one can pick you up. Opportunity attacks will have disadvantage. We can see in the dark, and we can take on different ghostly forms. They also did a great write-out of all the different abilities. You have the Tortured Soul subclass of 4 subclasses, Primordial, the Cultist, and the Revenant Beastmaster, which is based on the mini-boss Pole from Lady Janath's estate. Now, I don't know about you, but that place always made my computer crash, so I'm happy to now be able to play as one of the characters. They did a fantastic job scaling a lot of the abilities from that area into an actual usable class, and it's a ton of fun. Expect a future build on this as well. Now, we also got Conjure Animals and Summon Beast spells here by Chizfreak, which adds 16 new animals into the game. I'm a huge fan of summons. I think they're awesome. So anything else that's added into the game, like if you wanted to play with a raven or the white raven from He Who Was, you got wolves, piggies, bears, yeah, all sorts of different animals for anyone that wants to play through with a summon. I really just enjoy having an animal companion alongside. So yeah, the Chizfreak Conjure Animal spell now on console. This is exciting. Sit with Astarion. This mod by Hyperspace Towel lets you sit down with Astarion and he will talk with you. So, yeah, it's only once per day. But he has 40 different lines he will talk to you with. Hello, lover. So, depending on what your status with him is, you can see all the different types there. Also, this mod can be uninstalled and installed mid-playthrough, so you don't have to worry about starting a new game. And we also got the Vestments of Unyielding Radiance by J. Radicus here, and this adds some really cool outfits. The one that I was wearing there, the Late Band Curious. So this gives you and allies within 6 meters of you +1 armor class resistant to necrotic damage, and enemies become vulnerable to radiant damage. Sets the Constitution score to 20. This one here will give you radiant orbs on your attack, so it's similar to Luminous Gloves. I really enjoy this. I covered this in the past. It's fun. I really enjoyed the luminous items in the game, and it'll actually combine both of the luminous rings into one, which I think is just perfect. So yeah, if you're a fan of rad orbs, you got to check this one out. All the items on it are really fun. You get improved Spirit Guardians with this helmet here. Yeah, if you want to play as a cleric, this is just great. Yeah, definitely worth checking out. We also got PoesieLibre Strange Tieflings here. Now, there's a variety of different ones, and I think they look really cool. So here's the Octavian face here, just used on the hireling body. So alongside this, there is multiple. There's 7 for body type 1 and 1 for body type 2. 5 distinct body type 1 presets with 2 variations. I'll just quickly go through these because it's hard. I was trying to get this to load up. This video was 4 hours in the making, so I'm just going to quickly go through these here. And you can just see, if you're looking to do a new Tiefling playthrough, my recommendation is to try this mod out, start a new game, see if you like the faces, and then if you don't, you can just uninstall the mod and try out some others, but this one is great for Tieflings. And we also got Char's Erin head here, which is made by Char Mods. So this is what this one's going to look like here. I think it looks great. So my character, unfortunately, does have that scar on their face, so you can just imagine it without that there. A great face mod. So this looks great on, I guess, a variety of different races as well. So if you're looking for a new one, this is great. We also did get the Moon redesigned by Eclipse here, originally made by Gwendell. And with this one, we get the Moon redesign. Now, Moon has been on console now for a little while. It's somewhat similar to the Evelyn face mod that see obviously often online. So if you're looking for some two new head mods in body type 1, these are solid ones. So yeah, I can't recommend these enough. Now, we also got some new makeup with the alt makeup by Jarensky here. I really enjoy this one as it opens up new customization options. And to make this available on console, it does have to be a replacer, so just a heads up on that. But I think these all look nice. You can change the makeup color there to give some pretty cool looking effects. I'm just going to quickly go through all these here. Definitely some that I think are awesome, like this cyberpunk looking one under makeup 15. They got some cracked ones. There's ones that look like Lae'zel. If you make it black, it looks perfect for that. If you want to make like a human Get Yankee kind of looking character, but yeah, I like the Cyberpunk V appearance. Another incredible Jurinsky mod now on console. But we also got more photo mode mods. Now, there's actually really nice. Axiana here put a little disclaimer, console players. This must be the only custom pose mod in your load order to work. There is, I'm going to mention, it's not on console. Just again, this is not on console, but there's the compatibility patch for photo mode mods, which came out last week. So we could potentially see this one coming to console. I just want to mention it. So for the moment, right now, you can only have one at a time. And it's kind of funny enough, I had some issues. This was the reason the video was taking 4 hours, is that I had some weird updates. And unfortunately, I can only get one photo mode mod to work, even with the other mods. But you can get the idea from this. They actually took some incredible photos here. And you can recognize these from different memes. Perfect for certain situations in Baldur's Gate 3. I think they did a fantastic job with this. So yeah, definitely worth it. I'm a huge fan of photo mode. I'm in there multiple hours a week, and it's always fun having new photos like this one. We also did get the Axes and K's cute couple poses too, which adds even more incredible appearances. They take some fantastic photos. I'm very lucky that they've shared some of these with me in the Discord server, which link is in the description if you want to see some of these incredible shots. But yeah, perfect, especially if you're playing with like your significant other or something. You want to have a really nice photo shoot with your in-game characters. You can do that now and have it look really cool with these mods. So that is Axie and K's cute couple poses and the hand-holding poses. So I'm having internet issues, so I'm just gonna have to show the smaller versions of these, but you get the idea. Some really nice shots. And we also got this really nice quality of life mod by SwissFred57, Raphael's Bed Story. So if you ever want to drop that hilarious line on Raphael without having to do the dirty deeds to get that ability, this will now give you a note that you can rob from the Heartlep and get that without having to do anything else. I love this as, just makes things easier for other players. We also got the critical mockery from Gabe Kamamescro. I just recently covered Gabe's fun pack, which made its way to console. Highly recommend checking out that video because this Gabe's fun pack has 21 different mods that add so many cool things to console with console players in mind, so you don't have to download a ton of mods. Critical Mockery makes it so that when you hit a critical hit, you do a vicious mockery line. There's tons of lines recorded, and even like every single companion has a bunch of lines. They're hilarious. Highly recommend this mod. We also got the DeathMage class mod here by Mitcher100. So this class, actually, I remember when this came out back when console mods first came around. Unfortunately, again, internet is not working, but you can kind of get the idea. The class has access to pretty much all the spells you could ever imagine. It's meant to be super overpowered. So yeah, if you're going to play this, keep that in mind. It's meant to be like super overtuned. But yeah, you get all the dialogue options. You pretty much get everything all combined into one. I know a lot of people really like that style of play, so I just want to mention that this could be cool for you. You also got the bags and boxes here by B Zanny. So this adds 2 new containers full of bags and boxes. And you can never have too many bags and boxes. So if you really wanted to just have everything all stored, you can use this. It's also nice if you wanted to grab some pouches to be able to throw things with, or if you wanted some crates to put a bunch of heavy stuff in and drop it on people. Yeah, you got a ton of different options. They all look really cool. So yeah, this comes with a bunch of items as well. So there it is, bags and boxes by B Zanny. Another quality of life, the Mithral Ore from Grym Adamantine Golem by Tomato Soup. This makes it so that Grym will drop 10 Mithral Ore, 100% chance. So yeah, you don't have to be confined to just taking 2. You can now have them all. Have your cake and eat it too with Grym. We also got the Confusion saving throw fix by Baraz Wolf. This is actually really nice. I am a big fan of Confusion, and a lot of people argue with me in the comments saying this is a terrible spell. It does have some difficulties, but if you have a really high spell saves DC, you'll be fine. What this fixes, so when you cast Confusion, target has a saving throw. On the start of their next turn, they have another saving throw. How it works with other spells like Crown of Madness or Hold Person is they have the saving throw at the end of their turn instead of at the start of it. So this just makes Confusion feel a whole lot better, in all honesty, and I love Confusion. And I'll break down quickly how Confusion works. A lot of people don't know. They have a 50-50 chance of doing either nothing or attacking. And on that 50-50 chance, they just attack whoever. They use their own AI. If your character has low armor class, they may target them first. But for the most part, Confusion is a very powerful spell. Doesn't hit your enemy or your allies. Super cool fix. We also got the Ability More, which allows you to add a +2 to every ability instead of using the ability skill or improvement to give it level 20 cap. This mod by K4E36. What this does is very similar to if you use the cheater spell, you can already do something similar. If you're looking to save on your mod load order, this is a good way to do so because you can go in here and summon in the cheater summon character modifications box. There is a way to increase all your stats. Give yourself any feat so you don't have to download a bunch of extra feat mods. I just want to mention this because this could save you on your mod load order. But If you prefer just having a standalone version, the ability more is here too. Now we got this really awesome mod, Divine Dream Guardian by Edis_. This makes it so your Dream Guardian wears the Divine Sister Robe by Scurvy, so you can have them looking fly and all these cutscenes. I think this is awesome. It just looks super cool and perfect for Baldur's Gate 3. So yeah, Scurvy rocked out with that design. I think I use it in a lot of my videos to the point people complain that I use it, but I think it's awesome. And I just want to point out, you can now have your Dream Guardian dripped out in it too. We also got Dirge's Horns Dark Urge Dragonborn CC by Akelka. Again, always happy to see more Dragonborn mods. I know there's a big community of Dragonborn enjoyers, and Akelka just makes these really nice looking mods. So again, having no internet kind of sucks for this video. I'm sorry, again, 4 hours in the making for this. I was having many issues. I still just wanted to get this out and show you guys all the new mods. Great again for Dragonborn enjoyers, and also the Sea Dragon Assets DMH Dragonborn CC by Akelka as well. Adds another really cool. I love their sea dragons, like the algae looking, the horns there. I may have to do a Dragonborn run soon. They got the toothpaste looking dragon. They got everybody here. It's awesome. I'm just joking. I love the appearances of these. So yeah, I really like this purple and black that you won't be able to see because of my internet. But finally, the last mod we got is the Frostbite die. I think this is really cool. Festive. This mod made by Maiden Monarch here adds Frostbite die. You get the idea. It's iced out. But wow, what a week. We got ourselves a Blood Hunter, 5 new rogue subclasses, a bunch of other subclasses, more photo mode mods. You can become V. We got cool armors that people have been requesting. Lots of great stuff this week. Let me know your favorite in the comments below. I hope you have a great day, and we'll catch you all in the next video.